I'm back in Port Huron, Michigan, where I'm doing another little upgrade to my Mazda 3. I just picked up this Airbox for the RAM intake at the post office here, and that's what I'm installing. I already had the Corksport short RAM intake, so now I'm going to install the Airbox to provide cooler air to the filter and protect it from the heat from the engine. Okay, step one, unplug the MEF sensor from the MEF sensor. What? Unplug the MEF sensor plug from the MEF sensor. Okay. Alright, I can do that. So step one, unplug the MEF sensor plug from the MEF sensor. Done. Step two, remove the hose clamp from the T-bolt clamp by removing the 10mm nut. I think it's this one. Well, after I remove the MEF sensor wire and remove the thing over here, like I made it loose, I was able to take out the filter with the MEF housing. Next step is to remove the lid from the Airbox, and now I already have all the tools. Now I had to remove this factory piece of pipe that was connected to the air filter because it was on the way of installing the box. Well, I'm making some progress here. So I had to remove this part. This was the original kind of the old factory Airbox support. So you remove this, but we were using the bolt, right? And then this bottom part, this bolt goes into there's a grommet, what they call it, the bottom there. So this whole Airbox sits just on 2 points, this one and this one. But once you tighten this bolt, it's pretty solid. What they don't tell you is that first they say they don't say take this off, and then once you're done connecting this thing, now you see this hose is connected to the outside of the Airbox, and you have to put this through, cut this, and lead the wire, MEF sensor wire, through that. There's a hole in there. But what they don't tell you is that now you have to remove this completely, this bracket, because there's no way you can slide it in, and it's supposed to sit. See this, like in the picture, this clamp sits inside the Airbox. Well, the filter is installed, but this thing was too close to to the filter, so I had to remove the bolt. Otherwise, I wasn't able to put the clamp. I mean, it was too close to the sensor, so I don't know. I guess they didn't measure it properly or something. Well, the cover is installed, and I had some trouble with it. Like, it's still, I don't know. They say 2010 plus models are okay with this, but it's not, the measurements were not exact. For example, here it's impossible to tighten that screw because there's a cover of the battery box here. So you basically have to lift the entire box, and you have to undo this bolt each time you have to, let's say, clean the filter. Because to clean the filter, I have to open the cover, right? To open the cover, so I have to, it's like too much work, I don't know. But I know that these filters, they're good for, what they say, like 6 months, 10 months, depends how much you drive. But you see how much mud is here? All this dirt. So, but I like how it looks. It looks great, except that I had to remove that pipe, right? So now the cold air, the original factory intake, it's somewhere over there, so it's not coming in here. Because now that you have a box in here, but like, where's the air coming from? I don't think there's enough air. So it looks good, looks professional, and it's pretty solid. I just don't think the engine is gonna get enough air. Well, maybe through this part. I think that's why they had it open. Of course, there'll be some air coming in, but I really think I should maybe drill out, you know, at least like 3 of these in the fender. But anyway, so that was a quick upgrade, and so all in all, looks good. The measurements are not exact, but it did fit, so I'm still happy. And the instructions were, you know, very clear. They have all these arrows and drawings, you know, not just text, but color coded, you know, like it's pretty easy to install.
Oh.